Hello, everybody. My name is Richard Hyperion, and welcome back to the Wilds of Wildemount campaign. We are starting on part 2 of session 35 now. Emily, take it away.
Just after sending to your mother, "Mom, where are you?" you had said. "I am doing well and searching for you. I have a group of friends now to explore and help me find." Your heart beats for just once or twice, and you hear the familiar voice of your mother. She says, "Edward, your father and I are safe. Trapped in a plane
I think you cut
will
out
take
really
longer
badly.
than what?
You cut out a little
I
bit.
think you cut out really badly.
Yeah, you're
Oh.
cutting out.
Um, trapped in a miniature plane. That was just me stuttering. We are working to get home. Might be a while. Don't go near the rifts. Love."
Did you get anything?
Um. Need a second to process this.
What happened?
Well, I got a response. Um. It was from my mother. He, she's apparently she said she was trapped in some sort of miniature plane. Warned me not to go near any rifts.
Rifts. Like the one... Like the one that we saw near Firewatch?
Possibly. I'm not really sure. The description is vague. I know the sending spell itself is not designed to hold entire conversation. Ah. But they said that they would find a way out, or at least try to. I don't know if they're still okay or not, but at least I know they're alive right now, which brings some comfort and solace to me.
Well, they're alive, and given their... Excuse me. Had to sneeze. They're alive, and given the fact that, well, they're smart. They're incredibly smart. Hang on a second. I'm sorry. Apparently I have to sneeze. And given that they're archaeologists and that you're their son, they're incredibly intelligent, and I'm sure they'll find a way back. As long as they don't run into any problems. Still, don't go near any rifts. Part of it has me a little worried. Isn't that what we were looking into? What with the map and all.
Yeah. I'm more curious than concerned about these rifts, I'm going to be honest. Um, what, what should we do? I don't know how to bring them back. I don't know when they're coming back. I don't know if I should wait until they come back, or I don't know if I should bring them back. What do I do?
You can always try sending to them again and see if you get a response. If they know anything or if they think we can do anything.
I suppose so. Let me try sending to my father this time. I'm gonna cast sending again. Hello, father. I am safe and well. I just sent to mother and told her I am okay. Is there anything I can do? And then
That's it.
two, and then it cuts off.
Yeah.
You can tell Edward is
Uh,
not, like, used to using sending.
um, you hear the sound of your father's voice. Um, he says, Edward, pleased to hear from you. It might be a while before we can get home. Kind of stuck for now. Be safe, son. Tell Bernard hello.
I'm gonna turn to Moonzik. I got a response from my father. He says they're not coming back anytime soon, and that I should send my regards to Bernard, the former tutor of mine.
I see. It's always rough news, but at least they're alive. That's right now is the best you could ask for.
Well, yes. I mean, the mere fact that I've received a response from my father and my mother both concludes that they are definitively alive, that they haven't lost each other, and I know they're both really strong, so, you know, as long as they're alive, I have good hopes that they can overcome whatever it is that they're trapped in.
I think they can.
Roll an insight check.
Moonsick?
No, Edward. You know your father well. Very well. And you have this inkling feeling that there is something that he hasn't told you. Whether that be because of the word limit or otherwise. A bit too much worry in his voice, and not enough certainty. And you also noticed he didn't stutter, which he normally does.
You okay? Edward? Did we just lose Rocky?
Well, I think. Well, my parents are strong, that's for sure, but I will admit, my father he's not the sensitive type to ask for help when he needs it. Uh, I don't know, something about it. Just the way he hesitated before he said that he'll come back soon, as if he's trying to convince himself that he's coming back soon. Or just everything about that. I'm not sure if I'm not absolutely certain that they would be able to come back on their own. From, at least my entry level knowledge about polyplanar transit theory, getting trapped within a self-contained pocket dimension or tiny universe in itself is not something that one can escape from easily.
Go on.
Um, I suppose what I'm trying to say is, hearing their voice brought me as much worry as it did solace, despite the polar opposite natures of both things.
Oftentimes, scenarios, once they come across what they think is going to hold answers, just holds more questions. May answer some things, but not all of them, and probably more problems to be had. Do you think they need outside help to take them out of that plane?
There's still, I agree. There's still no guarantee that, well, there's still no guarantee that whatever their mini plane that they're contained within has the necessary resources in order to accommodate for an escape of that plane. It's a very common, we'll say it's a very common, uh, issue that most people are confronted with. The very few survivors that were able to escape being contained within a self-contained plane. Well, most of them would say that the most difficult part is accessing resources in a plane devoid of them.
Hmm.
Think about it. It's like trying to build a raft on an island with no wood. How are you going to escape without having a raft on the island if there's no wood to build one?
Safely, you can't. You could swim, but there is hypothetically an endless ocean out there. No one knows of any islands beyond what you can see on the horizon.
Well, I have one more sending left. I suppose if I want to use it for the night, I will do so to at least inquire a little bit more about the truth. Even if they don't want me meddling with their captivity, I still think I owe it to them to at least try to help them.
If you think of it as meddling, it almost seems like they're trying to shoo their kid away. But you're much more than a kid. You're a man. They have to see you man to man.
Yes, I suppose so. Although I doubt, they weren't here to see me for my growth. All this adventuring and all that we've been doing. I've been doing my best to put on a front, at least, to seem more mature than I am. Before I even left, before I even left for Pomaflora, I had hardly even seen the outside world, hardly. Well, I mean, hardly yet. I'd had hardly seen the outside world. I'd barely even seen, the entire extent of my neighborhood. That was the most, I mean, most of my time, at least, that I've spent in my childhood years was cooped up in my home. I mean, you could still tell, at least from this extent, I'm still somewhat socially awkward around most people. And I suppose I retain the naivety that I'm desperately trying to shed that comes with my new growth.
That all aside, you are sending casting. That's not a small feat. Unless
Thank
somebody
you.
goes out and adventures in the world. You've grown. Whether you realize it or not, you have grown.
I, I thank you. That means a lot. Well, I suppose I should inquire a little bit more about my father. I suppose I should at least be a little bit more subtle about my attempts to help. Let me think here. Um,
Hello?
I'm thinking.
Oh, okay. Just want to make sure you didn't disconnect again.
Okay, Father, why are the rifts to be avoided? Is there something you're not telling me? I would rather have the truth than false hope. And I'm going to cast Sending and send that.
You hear inherently it is not the rifts themselves that are dangerous, but rather what causes them. And the people who influence them. Son, I'm afraid somebody has complicated things.
Turn to Moonzig with a grave look on my face. I'm going to say, well, he told me, well, he didn't tell me, he warned me. The rifts themselves aren't the issue. It's, there's somebody, some organization, something manipulating them. They're causing rifts, and they're the ones, well, they're the ones I'm assuming responsible for the imprisonment of my parents.
You think that miniature plane is more or less like a managed space, like you would say a prison.
I would say the plane itself is not the issue inherently. It is a response, I would say. My parents did not happen to get trapped in a rift. They were trapped in a rift as a response to something, meaning somebody was responsible for their trap, well, their imprisonment. Um, I don't know who. They never told me, and, well, I'm going to be honest. If my father is one to omit such an important detail, he is, well, the type of person that would do so because he would know that that type of information would be dangerous for me to have. Nobody, nobody with a clear logical, you know, process would ever omit something as dangerous as, or at least something as crucial or vital as, who was responsible for all of this, without without knowing that there might be complications that would arise from um, being the bearer of such information.
Such as knowing information about the Plank King. So, it's entirely possible that we might not get any clues, any further clues from your parents. It is also entirely possible that we could come across this information by our own, by chance in our travels. And if we do and we're able to act on it, I'll jump into hell with you.
Well, when that day comes, I'll be relying on you.
You can count on me.
Word is going to smile earnestly at Moonzik. Well,
Moonsick, just to fuck with him, is going to grab Ghost Eye and give a big toothy grin.
I'm never going to get used to the fact that your pupils turn completely white when you're touching that thing. Ooh.
You'll have to try it sometime as a parlor trick.
Oh.
Okay. The two of you finish your watch, and in the last few hours of the night, wake up Nahiri and Windchime. You see Nahiri give a big stretch. And look a little disheveled this early in the morning. She sits down to drink yet another cup of tea. Windchime? Hello?
Yeah, sorry. I'm here.
Yeah, look, I'm tired too.
Uh, that was in the middle of a dream. Oh my goodness.
What were you dreaming about?
We had just arrived at my village, and greeted my family, and everything was perfect. And they were all happy, and the gnolls weren't even there.
Sounds nice.
It was nice. I hope that that's what happens. But it probably won't be like that.
You know, like, whatever happens, you've got a group of pretty cool people around you.
We do.
And, like, you know your family is okay. So, what are we expecting to have happen? You know, like, we get there and there are still gnolls, which was the plan to begin with. So, it'll be fine.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sure they're less scary than I remember them being. But the last time that I saw one of them, I was completely, like, defenseless against them. So, I mean, yeah, you're right. We have faced so many monsters that were much scarier than they were.
Really. And, like, anyway, like, how long ago was that? How
Um,
long have you been away from home? I don't think we've. I'll be honest, I've been a little scared to broach the topic.
no, it's okay. About 2 years now.
It's been a while.
Yeah. Yeah, I just started traveling and then wound up here, so
Well, you've probably been all over, huh?
yeah, I guess.
Um, if you don't mind me asking, like, where did you leave?
Um, I didn't really fit into Allfield very well. I kind of stuck out like a sore thumb. And I found that I feel more like myself when I'm not there. What?
Do you feel like yourself now?
Yeah, I do.
Good. I like yourself.
I like you too.
Aw.
Where were you before you joined the circus?
Oh, mostly I spent my time in Port Damali, like everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Big cities and all of that.
Yeah, they're nice.
Um, kind of just, I mean, I would say kind of similar to like how you didn't really fit in Allfield. I really didn't fit in with my family.
Mm.
So, I mean, my dad was like a fucking douchebag.
Oh, I'm
And
sorry.
yeah, well, he just wanted to control every aspect of all of his children's lives. And I don't know, I just couldn't take it anymore. So I decided to go live on my own.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I met Grandma Gable and got a job working at the circus. Kind of like a big fuck you to him.
Yeah.
Tarnish his reputation with like having a kid who works in the circus,
Mhm.
doesn't even own a home. But
Yeah. But I think the circus is really cool.
it's not that bad.
I mean, you must travel a lot with it and see a
Yeah,
bunch of places.
I do. We do travel around a lot. Kind of love that, to be honest. It's part of the reason I was so, I guess, eager to go with you.
Mm.
Not that I didn't want to. It was more, I don't know. I get to like see different side of things.
Yeah.
Never the same place.
Yeah, no, we kind of go where the wind takes us. Like right now with this bandit camp thing. Who knew? We just keep finding more things to do along the way.
But it like means it's gonna take you longer to get home.
Yeah.
Are you okay with that?
I
Or
don't
like,
know. I'm worried. Like, because we planned for a certain amount of time for it to take. Um, but it is taking much longer. So I just
well,
hope they can hold over until we get there.
it'll be fine. I you see her roll her eyes. I pinky promise it'll be okay.
Aw, thank you.
She kind of like hooks your pinky
hmm
and doesn't let go.
Aww. It makes Windchime blush, even though you can't really see it.
Um,
Um,
anyway, to probably like pay a little bit of attention to the surroundings, right?
I was just about to say that there could be bad guys in these woods. Winchem's gonna look around and like listen for anything suspicious.
Okay, roll me a perception check.
Damn.
She has her eyes open and her ears.
Okay. Let me just. Might as well because she's technically there. There you go. So the two of you stay up and keep watch, making soft conversation, paying close attention, and you don't notice anything out of the ordinary. It's a quiet, peaceful night. You find your eyes scanning regularly back to the entrance to the cavern, but it is quiet, just the sounds of rushing water as the sun starts to rise over the horizon.
Do you see it? Do you see the sun?
What? Yeah, no, totally. I was definitely looking at the sun. I see it. Absolutely.
Okay, don't take your eyes off of it.
I think that's like probably something that's really bad for your eyesight.
Maybe.
Somebody shoot an arrow at it. We'll get fire arrows for it.
Works, right?
With your perception check, so I'm slash insight in general, you feel Nahiri's eyes on you.
Yeah.
And definitely not on the sunset.
Rise.
Don't look at the sunrise.
I am, totally. I'm looking at the sunrise.
Oh my goodness. There's something so special about the sun and stars and how warm they are, and they light everything up so you can see it, and like it brings so much life to the world.
Yeah.
I feel like it gives me a deep happiness.
Me too.
You're not even looking at it.
I am. I'm totally. Look, see, it's red now.
Mm-hmm.
Like totally red or whatever. I promise. I'm looking at the sunrise.
Wow,
is
this
the
one's a really
cutest
good one. With
motherfucking
the
thing on the planet.
It is really beautiful. I am really happy that I get to be here sharing it with you, though.
Yeah, that makes it so much more special. I hope we can watch a lot more sunrises together.
Oh, totally. Absolutely. Wouldn't miss it for the world. And before long, it's time for everybody else to make their way out of their tents and into functioning ability. All the while, watching the sunset. I'd venture to say that it's probably Brian or Soren who wakes up first.
Yeah,
Maybe even
Brent's-
around the same time.
Yeah, both of them would have been up for a few hours by now, doing whatever in their tent. Hey guys!
Hi! You just missed the sunrise.
By the looks of it, so did Nahiri.
He is blushing beet red. She looks like she's been sunburned.
Don't worry, we'll get...
Have you taken your eyes off of Windchime for even a second?
I'm gonna go away from you for a bit. And she stands up and walks into the forest.
Oh my goodness, you don't have to embarrass her like that.
Oh my gosh, after you two were talking all sweet? Yeah, I've been up for hours. I only take 4 hours to take the long rest.
Oh. Have you ever tried sleeping?
I mean, I had an experience with a flower field that knocked me unconscious.
Oh,
and every
yeah?
once in a while, my patron mugs me into a dream. But, you know.
That must be a very good sound sleep, yeah.
Yeah. I think I prefer trancing, to be honest.
Hmm. Is it just like being awake?
I mean, I can see things and hear things, but it's almost like...
You're not
Here.
paying attention?
No. Here, close your eyes.
Okay.
Now, just listen to everything around you and
Mm-hmm.
try and regulate your breathing so that your heart slows down a little bit.
Like this? She takes a really deep breath and blows it.
Yeah, kind of like meditating, except, well, you get to a certain point where you're both there and able to sense everything around you, and in your own head almost at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
In some ways, you can dream still. You're just aware that it's a dream and that you can wake up when you need to.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think I can do it. She opens her eyes, wide awake.
Oh, I've heard of people being put in trances.
Like hypnosis. Ooh.
More magically, but yeah.
Oh. You're right, yeah. Not like a con artist just trying to fool you out of money.
They're trying to fool people? I thought they were all magic users.
It depends on the person and the place. Don't go to any sketchy like psychics.
There's real psychics. Why would there be sketchy ones?
I know everyone's just trying to make a penny.
What's a penny? We have copper. Oh, I'm fooling with you, I know.
You know, it's just a
Our
type of
cover,
food.
though.
We should probably get going on that,
Preparations or breakfast?
I was thinking more like, well, I don't want to spend too much time today on the bandits,
Yeah, I'm hoping it goes really fast.
which would mean the only way to start would be by starting, right?
Yeah. So we should wake everyone up.
I agree. Soren, I know you're already up. Get out here. Soren? She's gonna go check on his tent.
What is Soren doing in his tent? Dawn?
Oh, for the love of...
Sounds like Soren is sleeping, prancing soundly.
Yeah. Edward, Moonzik, you guys up?
Yeah, starting to wake up.
Oh, good.
Forgetting we're also not elves and we took the last watch.
Yeah, well, if we get going early, we might get the drop on some of them.
That's true. Alright.
I'm gonna go by the author's place and grab extra rope. Given that he requested this, I think he'll be willing to oblige. If not, I'll recommend us just collapsing the cavern and we'll go on our way. Now we just need to figure out what Soren is doing.
I roll perception on Soren.
I wish I could tell you where Soren was.
I look for perception to find Soren.
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, clearly sorry.
You alright?
Okay. Soren's awake?
Yes.
Alright, guys. Early start means we get the drop on them.
So, the
Um,
objective here is to storm their hideout and round them up, and then take them to Port soon, correct?
Hit them hard and fast. Capture as many of them as possible, preferably non-lethally. Tie them up with ropes we get from the otter folk, because I don't think we have enough.
Given that fireball that we unleashed upon them yesterday, I'm pretty apt to say that they're probably not moving that well, especially the ones that were knocked unconscious.
Well, Soren did just hand them a potion of healing, so
Even so, that fireball knocked one of them out cold. She's going to have major burning.
true enough. Magical healing would go a long way, and we don't know what else they have. I'm going to assume that those 5 were not the only ones as well. So,
That's a
That's
good
probably
assumption.
a wise assumption.
we need extra rope, because we won't have enough to tie them all up if we don't have more rope. And we need to hit hard and fast. And I hate doing this because I think it's a fairly dangerous mission, but we don't have animal. So, Moonzik, are you going to be playing point?
I can do that. Actually, Soren could go with me, and we can sneak up on the ones that
There we go.
may be sleeping and tie them up without them rousing any other suspicion.
One more thing. Take Squishy with you. Squishy's just going to hold on to you. He's going to stay away from enemy fire as much as possible and use you as cover. Squishy will help out whenever he can by squirting some ink and then retreating back to a place where he can't be hit on you. Sound like a plan?
Sounds like a good plan.
And I'm going to have Squishy attach to Moonzik's back.
You feel the slimy tentacles that somehow don't leave any residue, but you can feel the cold, wet feeling of. Kind of just wrap around your neck and chest from behind,
Just
as
swim
if
in.
you're like you know, like when you have those things that just go over your shoulders,
Strap.
like pads almost,
Yeah, like his pauldrons.
pauldrons, like kind of like wrapped around you in that sense.
Yeah.
Squishy waves from his position. All right. down to other folks' home we go.
Okay. You guys make your way down to his home and knock on the door.
Yep.
Roll me a perception check.
Uh,
Damn.
that is
You
a natural 20.
nice job. You you kind of look through the little window and kind of listen carefully, and you hear the distinct sound of somebody taking something off of the wall, and you feel the shift in the floorboards of this wooden hut, of somebody behind the door. The sound of a chair squeaking, and the slightest glimpse of of an eye that kind of reflects back uh, the light of the newly risen sun, as you see the eyeball of the otter folk peeking through the crack.
Hello. Sorry, we just realized something right before we're going to go clear out those bandits. You mentioned that we'd probably have to tie them up.
You start hearing things shifting from in front of the door.
Do you think you have some extra rope? Just in case there's more of them than we expect.
An unlock, bolt, sound of a chain, another moving of a box, and the door cracks open as you see the end of a harpoon pointed out the door as it kind of pulls the door open, and you see this otter folk look menacing as fucking shit. Like this otter folk is standing there. He could have war paint on and it would be believable, although he does not. But he stands there ready to battle the world. And he looks at you and says, "Certainly," and turns around. And already laying out on the table are several coils of rope, as if he was prepared for this moment. Additionally, you see he has laid out a small plate of food and seemingly cold glasses of water, the condensation bubbling off of them.
Oh, you are just a treat. I love that level of violence you're prepared for.
And you guys are free to take what you will. Breakfast and supplies.
Breakfast and a hell lot of rope.
You also see that laid on the table, he has a sort of long red stick with a almost tail coming out of it. Looks to be made out of paper.
What's this?
Is that a blowpipe?
He kind of like takes your hand in his and presses into it, Brian. He says, "It's a bomb."
I'm sorry. Why do you have a bomb?
Well, this one in particular is designed to blow up underwater. It scares the fish away. Well, not away, but up. But I reckon it would work if placed right, to to make a big old dent in the cavern wall.
All right. How do we detonate?
You just go ahead and you light this end here on fire. It'll take you probably uh uh it'll take you probably approximately 30 seconds for it to completely go off. So you don't have much time, but you have some. Um Once you got it lit, it won't go out underwater, so you don't got to worry about that.
Brian is going to mime handing this directly to Edward, and then hand it to
I'm just gonna like groan, like, ugh, of course, typical.
and then I'm gonna hand it
See,
to Moonzik.
All right. This is.
Thank you.
This is truly
And
unexpected.
you all get a little bit of a boat ride up the river by the otter folk.
All right. What? Soren, Moonzik, if either of you two take too much damage, I can switch up front. Try and take some hits for each of you. I've got the trick up my sleeve.
You've been using that shield pretty well lately, haven't you?
That and, well, I studied a little bit up on the spells available to me.
So, what is our plan for using this? If things go completely south and we have to withdraw?
If we find something that we need to get through, or if we have to collapse the tunnel.
We've only got one, so we have to think carefully on it.
Absolutely.
well,
Ready to go, Captain?
Is everyone else ready?
I suppose so. How long is the boat ride gonna be?
Up the river, not long. Like less than a
He
minute.
basically just made sure we didn't have to
Never
get
mind.
wet.
I was gonna like ritual cast, but never mind. There ain't no time to ritual cast.
We're going guns blazing, correct? Or are we going in quiet?
The two of us are going to go in quiet and round up as many as we can that might be sleeping or might otherwise be unable to react swiftly and or alert anyone else.
If you get a surprise round, don't hesitate.
Okay.
When do we know when
Um,
to follow you in?
Mind if I quickly cast something real
We're
quick?
following them in maybe 6 seconds behind wind chime.
Okay.
Mind if we take 10 to cast something real quick?
What you have in mind?
Unseen servants.
That might help.
10 minutes, and that's another guard awake, possibly.
Oh, I suppose. Yes.
Purpose of Unseen Servant?
I was gonna hand him the bomb, have him detonate it for me.
Fun idea, but
I
it
mean,
still
if we
takes
send the
30
servants, the servants
30
detonate
seconds.
it,
That's
and then there's
forever
going to
in
be a
combat.
repercussion or risk associated with me carrying it.
Look, it was a bad joke. I already handed it to Moonzik.
No.
Let's just go.
Off we go.
Okay. You all make your way into the deeper into the cavern. Hmm. Walking approximately 40 or so minutes before deciding that it's now deep enough that it's time to start sneaking, I presume.
Yep.
Pass without trace?
Um,
Yep. I will cast Pass Without Trace.
okay. Being as stealthy as you can, you make your way deeper and deeper the uh, into the cavern, and you, Soren, know this area slightly better than everybody else. And you come to the right bend ahead of you. You hear just echoing faintly throughout the cavern, slight patter, banging, but really faint. Um, Gently echo off of the walls, lazily making its way towards you. And blending in seamlessly with uh, the condensation drops that hit the ground. But it's there.
Careful, I hear something up ahead. It sounds like a lot of movement.
They're probably getting ready. Let's move it nice and quiet.
Um, at this point in time, just as you round the bend, Soren, you know that the ladder isn't too far ahead. Roll me a stealth check for whoever is going in first. And so you remember I said it was two people? Was that Soren and
Moonsick.
Moonsick as Sheen?
Yeah.
Are we adding
Okay.
pass without trace?
Yep.
With
Are
Pass
we-
Without Trace.
Moonsick will go first.
Okay, that's a 37.
Fuck.
Okay, so we're still on this map.
Are you guys going at the same time?
I mean, it's a ladder. It's got to be one person at a time, right?
Okay.
You want mine?
Yes, please.
Okay. You said stealth?
Yes.
16.
16.
What is
Okay.
wrong with me and stealth today?
You, let me just put this here, and then let me put you here. Cautiously and
Ooh.
quietly, cautiously and quietly, the two of you, most in particular, Moonsick, you pitter patter ever so silently against the wall, timing it perfectly with his yawn, his big bellowing yawn that he does, as he looks over the edge of this cliff. You see, of course, your friendly neighborhood Gregory, arms out, just finishing up the tail end of his in his yawn, and it's in this moment that he glances over, wiping a small bit of tear from his eye or the sleep, and catches the little tuft of um, purplish hair, discolored against the wall. However, in this moment, Moonzik, you know that he has not seen you. You have just one round to fix the situation.
I'm going to. Oh, I still have a fucking. I still have a tranquilizer dart. Do I want to use that? Fuck.
You have to make a decision.
I'm going to run up to him with the tranquilizer dart in hand and, like, put it into him and hold, and Moonzik's gonna hold his mouth, or his hand over Gregory's mouth and, like, pull him backwards.
So, roll me a grapple check, athletics.
Athletics. Gods, please grant me this roll.
Oh. Oh.
Oh no.
In the contested, actually, I also need you to roll to hit as well. I know it's kind of this one and the same action, but I do need to know if the tranquilizer dart
Yep, and
hits.
that was D20 plus my proficiency, right?
Right.
12?
I'm going to be giving him advantage on this with Squishy.
Oh, that is true. You have advantage, so you can re-roll that athletics check.
Alright. Oh, the athletics?
Or this one.
It's one of the two.
I can't,
the help
I
action
can't hit
you
the
get to choose.
athletics. There's no way.
No.
Unless I hit
So
a nat
then
20, but even then, like, that's a 5% chance. I'm going for the D20.
okay.
Oh,
Okay. So, with you 12, you see, you jump up to entangle him, and to stab him, pull him down quietly. I just realized that, and this is just my issue, having it be a grapple check doesn't really make sense, because this is exactly what I imagine rogues doing, and
yeah.
there's no rogue that's gonna have the athletics check that's
Absolutely,
with a +1.
I know. It's
So
one of the things I hate about D&D.
so I'm going to change it up, because even though technically that's what you would do, it makes 0 sense to me. So roll a stealth check. Okay, so with the stealth check, that's what I'm gonna say you use to go up there, stab
That's without the
him.
pass without trace, right?
30 feet.
That's that would be with, technically, so it's 30.
Jesus 30
That
feet.
makes far more sense to me. Given that you have, I'm gonna say, you have grappled him, and your hand has covered his mouth as you go to try to stab him with the aforementioned tranquilizer dart. His hand comes back and knocks it out of yours.
Could
Soren,
I
it
get a
is your
reaction
turn.
in?
You get a whole turn.
I'm gonna chuck my trank dart at him. Or
Okay,
wait, no.
if
It would be
you
a
do that, it will
disadvantage,
be
wouldn't it?
disadvantaged. Yeah.
Do you have sleep or anything like that?
I don't have sleep. Let's see, what could I do here?
You don't have that much time to decide.
I'm too far to run up, right?
No, you should be able to.
Oh, I can like run up and get
Well,
close.
you could come to here.
and I'm like right here with him.
Well, actually, he didn't. I'm gonna say you can. You can run up to him because I didn't technically give you movement for that round. You stayed in the original position. So, for when I mentioned that you had snuck by and saw you against the wall. So, yeah, you can kind of run up there. You can
Yeah.
be here if you
I would
want
like to try and stab him in the side of the neck with the trank dart.
Okay. Roll to hit.
And that's a d20 plus my dexterity, right? Wait, what? I'm rolling just a d20, a flat d20, or what?
No, just you're rolling your to hit.
Does that
That's a
hit?
nat 20. Yeah, that hits.
God damn.
Can you send the tranquilizer in chat, please?
I do not have access to it. Do you have access to it?
I have it in my
Um,
inventory. Hang on.
Okay, because my inventory got wiped.
Oops, that's not right. Fuck is the grapple?
Sorry,
then?
it's gonna be a text dump.
The con save.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
For dramatic effect, I'm going to roll this one in secret.
Uh-huh.
Let me open up his character sheet.
Milo.
I would like to know if it passes or fails, please.
Well, that's the whole point,
Yeah.
Yes.
is that you wouldn't know.
She's going to describe it to us.
Yes.
And it also takes a round.
Yeah. But if he also succeeds,
You don't know.
If he
Yeah.
succeeds, that's when you get the fucking rope.
By the way,
Okay.
Come here, Milo.
I have told the others what's going on, given I would be able to know from my familiar.
Yep.
So we will be behind them, and we'll be
Okay.
there in the next round of combat.
Okay. You see that he is going to try to break free of your grapple, which is technically, I am going to rule it as a grapple now at this point, contesting.
Yep.
So we'll do contesting athletics checks. Oh, I just rolled that. I just rolled that in secret, but I will be honest with you, it is a 5. So,
Okay.
so
Wait.
in the
I
event
have
of a
advantage.
tie, he breaks out.
I have advantage.
Oh, you do have advantage. With the help action.
Jesus Christ.
You succeed.
I swear, if I rolled to a 4, I would have fucking screamed.
You feel him struggle beneath you, and but with hand clasped over his mouth, you feel him try to lick and bite at your fingers, trying
Gross.
to get away.
Turn your friend's nasty.
I've got gloves on. He's not going to affect me that much. At least not in the way of licking.
Top of this pseudo order, is there anything else that you're going to do, or you're just gonna hold here and wait?
Am I able to pull him backwards?
You're currently grappling him. He is not. You want to knock him prone? That would be a different check. But if you want to continue your grapple,
Yep, I'm going to continue the grapple.
okay. Then Soren.
I was given 2 tranquilizers. I'm gonna try the second one. Or should I not? I feel like maybe. I guess. Oh wait, we don't know if it went into effect, did we?
You do
No.
not know.
We wouldn't know until his turn.
Yep.
Yes.
Again, I would recommend you just get a rope.
Yeah. Could I start tying him up?
You can try to start. He is still awake at this moment and resisting, but
Yeah.
you can start trying.
Okay.
I would say if he's awake next turn, then I'd have you roll a grapple. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. To see if he can break out of the binding that you were wrapping around him. But at the top of the turn, you feel him start to get a little woozy in your arms and begin to fall limp. You're pulling him backwards to the ground. He is prone and unconscious.
I'm gonna pull him so he like. Yeah, I'm gonna lay him prone so we can tie him up.
And then move him out of sight
Like I
of
was
anyone.
gonna move him over here.
Okay. Down the ladder.
Just like around the corner so they can't see.
I
him.
also need you to roll me another stealth check.
Both of us?
Oh! That's still a 20.
It is still a 20.
It's still
Even
a
that
20.
one is a 20. That's a 15.
This stealth doesn't like me, and I don't know why.
I need to look at this
You're
guy's
not the one that
passive
just rolled
perception.
a nat fucking 1.
Yeah, but you have a +9. I'm getting single digits with fucking stealth.
Yeah, his passive perception is not high enough. He does not notice as you guys carry the body of Gregory down
This is fucking Hitman.
off the edge of the
We're
cliff.
playing Hitman in D&D. That's what we're doing.
Okay. Prone, unconscious, and now completely tied up by Soren. What do you do? By the way, you know what's going on now, Brian. Are you guys still continuing?
Just to the edge as quietly as we can. We know that at least the forward guard to our position is gone, so we don't have to stay as far back, and we can still get there if they need us.
Moonzik does want to sneak up a little bit to try and survey everything that's going on. Like, if there's anybody asleep, how many people are asleep, what's everyone doing, and in general, what do I see?
Okay. Crawling up, and peeking your head around the corner, you'll notice that there is a bustling of activity. There is you see the guard who had attacked Thorin, sitting with his back towards you, eating something at the table. You see the larger, beefier man that was giving orders, moving boxes and packing them. You see just on the other side the woman who is terribly burned by the fireball, is laying in bed, and a few other people just making general movements of packing things up. You do hear more than see the sound of a dog barking. Maybe two, but not like loud, more like a gentle whimpering, but not in a negative way. Yeah, just like a oof. Oof.
Oof.
Before I do anything, I do want to make a request from Gataf to make sure Gregory's head is kept above the water.
If not friend, why friend shaped?
Muzik's gonna come back as he well, he might not hear, but as he kind of guesses that his party is going to be catching up with him, he's going to make his way back to give a report.
Okay. You see Soren leaning the body of Gregory up against the wall.
All right. So, what's our chances?
There's a lot of activity. There's a lot of activity. The woman that was knocked out by that fireball yesterday, as I surmised, is in bed and resting. I'm not sure how able she's going to be in combat, but we shouldn't rule her out. The man with the bandana that attacked Soren yesterday is sitting at the table eating breakfast, I think. Then there's the man with the eye patch that's packing stuff up. And the strong man that we saw yesterday also packing up. And there are two unique figures I had not seen yesterday. And I also heard one, maybe two dogs.
Edward, how big's Webb?
Rocky, we cannot hear you.
We're having technical difficulties.
How big is Webb, Edward?
Pardon?
How big is Webb?
How big is Webb? Okay, give me a sec, let me open up my character sheet again. I believe it's a 20-foot, but I'm not quite sure. I don't have Webb prepared either way. Give me a sec. Alright,
If you don't have
Oh.
it prepared, that's fine.
I have spike growth. That might be useful.
Holy shit, you have spike growth?
Where are my second level spell? Oh, there they are. Oh, I do have Web prepared. Never mind. Yeah, let me link it in chat. So, range of 60 feet, it's a 20-foot cube. So, 10-foot radius. Right, 4x4.
Alright,
Like
so we
it-
can't get multiple people. We can't get 3 people.
Spike
sorry, you
growth
have
is
spike
20-foot radius.
You have spike growth.
I do.
Spike growth is a good spell. Web plus spike growth plus moving them around in it.
Plus entangle. Oh, I have entangle as well.
Holy shit.
Both concentration, though.
If you drop down spike growth, I can push them through the spike growth, meaning your spike growth does so much damage.
Yeah, you just turn the floor into a cheese grater.
Okay.
We can absolutely mop the floor. Edward, if you drop down a fireball on top, we can probably take out every single one of them in 2 rounds.
Are we taking them all out?
I don't like the grim implications of that, but at the same time,
We'll run through and stabilize, and then tie them up.
okay, as long as we uphold our integrity towards that older folks request that we don't kill, at least just for this time.
Now, before we run in and do this, I do want to address one question I had and provide an answer. What happens when we have everyone here tied up? How are we moving them? The ropes.
Yeah, I suppose that would work.
The carts.
I thought we were going to use the
the carts over at
cleansing disc.
Either or.
Also, anybody want to steal a cannon for the fortress?
Oh my god, we totally fucking can!
Just tell me when to place down spike growth. I have it ready.
All right. Let's all sneak up to the position where we can see the lot of them grouped together. And then Edward and you put down spike growth, and I'll put down Eberhard's back tentacles. Or, I think it's Hunger of Hadar. I think the black tentacles is later. Yeah, and I'll put down Hunger of Hadar.
As you do this, and everybody crawls up onto the small platform. I assume that's the direction you're going.
Yep.
Yep.
I need a party stealth roll.
Before we do,
Not it.
I have a suggestion.
30.
30.
What was your suggestion?
So I have a suggestion. I've got silent image. Prepared
Oh,
right now.
for
You
fuck's
think
sake.
if I can conjure up a scary
you
looking
didn't have to roll.
illusion, that we can all corner them into a small corner and huddle up so that we can then drop the spike growth?
These are bandits.
Too risky. We give up our element
I
of
can-
supply. Surprise.
I agree with Brian.
With a 17, you
Stealth
walk up
roll.
here.
Right.
Stealth roll.
15.
25.
Oh, 25.
I need wind chime stealth roll.
And you do
I
mine
also
as well?
need Soren's. Yeah.
You also need wind chime up with the party.
Yeah.
Finally. God damn.
27.
Can't beat 30.
Okay.
Lily?
You know what?
Lily, you
I'm
here?
taking back my pass without trace from you. No more.
Lily?
No more for you. Are you muted?
28. Ooh. As the lot of you crawl up on here, you see the man from before scoop the last bits of whatever oatmeal he was eating with his bowl in the air and scooping it into his mouth. And you see the sight before you that you have been told about by Soren and team.
I'm ready when you guys are.
Let's go.
Okay.
Okay, are we gonna roll initiative just for the surprise round?
Yep.
Sure.
Oh, before the surprise round? Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Hold on, please.
Character.
Oops.
Oh.
Damn.
Or not. Please.
Forgetting to select my token.
Hold on.
I understand because I didn't have your turns added.
I am so sorry. I
You
thought
can-
as soon as it went blank, we were allowed.
You can just manually put your number in.
Yeah.
Alright, well. It's too much effort.
Magic.
Okay, and Brian? Perfect.
Okay.
What's your dexterity?
3. You have higher than mine.
I do?
Yeah.
Yeah. You rolled absurdly high on your base stats.
Oh, okay then.
And mine's more of a well-rounded character. My best isn't Dex,
loser.
but it's not it's not absurdly high.
Okay. So,
Brian being first.
I start off, Hunger of Hadar.
Okay,
That is 20-foot radius.
40 feet.
Um,
Assume here.
yeah,
Hunger of
so that
Hadar.
it gets all 5 of them.
Okay.
Does it just suck them in?
It's just enough to hit all 5 people. So you see me raise my staff. I have to get up a little bit closer for this to work. Actually 150 feet. No, I don't. So I
You
won't.
just kind of have to pop your head up.
I pop my head up. You see me raise my staff. You hear me whisper something, and a huge yellow eye appears for a moment as tentacles just start appearing everywhere.
What are you trying to do, Rocky?
Oh, I'm measuring
Oh.
exactly 20-foot radius things from a thing.
Yeah, you can. Yeah,
I could
that's
do
my Hunger of Hadar. If you just aim at the middle of it, you will also hit all of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you doing anything for this surprise round moonsick?
They're blinded, but they
We've
could.
got the guy close to us.
I was gonna go and like. I can only get over to him if I dash though, and even then, I don't have bonus action.
You have advantage from surprise.
Right, but I'm saying that to get to him, I have to dash, and then I can't attack.
You can make a
You
range
are a
attack.
rogue, sir.
You
Can
can
dash
dash
as a bonus
Oh,
action.
fucking
make a range
duh!
attack.
It
Yep.
has been a hot minute.
Dual flip.
Yeah, I'll dash up to him then. Fuck it.
Okay.
Squishy holding on for dear life, murder in its eyes.
You have advantage.
Fuck it. Just maximum
Pop.
takedown. I'm going with grudge.
Okay.
Oh. Give him a good old knee slapper.
You have advantage. Squishy.
Yep. I'm
Like-
just turning on the top.
Also surprised. Double advantage.
Double. I get
Quadruple
one,
roll.
right? Yeah. No.
You do not have
17.
elven accuracy.
17 hits.
7.
Okay.
Plus sneak attack.
Plus sneak attack. That is correct.
What? Sneak attack on a rogue? That's not even possible.
14 damage.
Okay.
It's not
That's
bad.
actually really bad damage for your
It
sneak
is.
attack.
It is.
Okay. Edward, it is your turn.
I'm gonna fireball at the center of the Hunger of Hadar where...
Okay. Can you reach that far? Let me.
That's a good question.
Yeah, you
90?
can reach that far.
What is
That's
the range?
90.
Let me... Oh, exactly enough. I can see it, so...
So it's exactly enough. It's 90.
Yeah, is this woman, like, the one that we incapacitated yesterday?
Yep. That's
Absolutely.
That's the burn victim.
The one on the top.
Yeah, I'm going to... not do that, then. Never mind,
I mean, you can aim it a little bit like more this way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
if
was
you
going
aim
to
it
aim it,
further
like,
down.
slightly this way to see if I can hit a guy here.
No, that's too far.
This.
No.
But if you went down a little bit, you could avoid hitting her if you're worried about.
If you went,
that.
yeah, if you went
Overkilling her.
down a small amount, you could still hit the 4.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, like, target it so that it won't reach her, but it'll hit all of these more.
Fireball.
That's a fireball.
That's a fireball.
Fireball.
Only spell that I like to cast. And no other wizard spell.
Ooh.
I know they're rogues, and I know they have a really high deck save. I am well
Nice.
aware of that. I saw that in...
I mean, even so, Hunger of Hadar and the soon-to-be
Blinded does not affect saving throws. It affects attack rolls.
Yeah, what I'm pointing out is half damage because they're not high enough level to have evasion.
I'm just saying, like, Hunger of Hadar and Spike Floor, or whatever Soren has, is going to do a lot of damage anyway, so
I should probably mark them as.
even half fireball damage is going to be kind of nasty.
Just gonna mark that for all of them. Just one. Can't see and automatically fails. They all fail.
They all fail?
It's a deck save. How are they gonna know it's coming?
She's
Right?
going to know.
It's ability check that requires sight,
It's an ability.
Oh,
not
so it's a
saving
save.
throw.
That's right.
Well,
They still make
and
the save.
okay. Sorry, I apologize for helping you.
Why are you apologizing? I'm the one that's losing damage.
Damn it, my rules lawyering has hurt my party. Where have I heard this before?
What? Yeah.
Can't be me.
Damn, got that nat
Literally
1
me.
dexterity save.
literally the guy.
Poggers.
Is there advantage?
Oh my god.
Can
No.
we like disable the advantage toggling? Cause
I'm
it makes
sorry.
me-
It's a lot of people
Yeah.
with different abilities. So, each one has their own.
Oh yeah,
thing.
advantage
Right.
toggling. Ooh, yeah.
So,
Okay.
okay,
never mind.
there we go. Yeah. Wow. So go ahead and roll your damage for fireball.
Ooh. 26 divided by 2 is
Okay.
14 on a successful save.
So
That's
that
pretty low.
is the bandit captain gets half that, so 13. Excuse me, I shouldn't say who they are. You get that's a failure, so that's 26. You here? Yes, technically you guys can't see this either.
Why is it attacking her?
Actually, technically, the darkness from Hunger of Hadar is not considered magical darkness. So
Oh.
if you have dark vision, you can see inside.
Oh.
The blinded condition is just applied to creatures inside as part of the spell.
Oh, that's a
Okay.
really, really like obscure thing, and I love it. I love obscure wording and rulings.
Okay. Then it is Soren's turn.
Okay, just gonna,
It also means Darkness Devil's Sight does jack shit if you decide to go inside your own one.
just gonna, spike growth in the same area as Hadar.
Okay.
First, I'm gonna move up to here first. I'm gonna cast Spike Growth, and then I'm going to use my bonus action to Starry Form into Archer.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Spike growth happens when they move.
Yeah.
Do they have to make a save?
No, it just applies
Is it
the
immediately?
damage. It applies 2d4 damage every time they move.
The area becomes difficult terrain for the duration when a creature moves in or within the area. It takes damage. Yes. Yeah. Camouflage looks natural.
I mean, there's also
Can't
the
see
added
area at the
benefit
time.
of you can see the creature, but they can't see you because they're blinded.
Okay, so there's another part of this to the spell though. It's the transformation of the ground is camouflaged to look natural. Any creature that can't see the area at the time the spell is cast must make a Wisdom check against the spell save DC to recognize the terrain as hazardous
Can't
before
see
entering.
the area because they
Oh,
can't see.
They have to be outside of
They
it.
just
Okay.
can't see.
Yeah.
They just can't see.
Okay. Wind chime.
Just
I'm gonna cast Blast on myself and Moonzik and Brine.
Okay.
And then also Spiritual Weapon. How far can I cast like put the spiritual weapon away from myself?
It should say inside of the
Okay, let me find
spell
it.
description, but if you send it to chat, it should work.
It's got a range of 60 feet, which means you can summon the spiritual weapon anywhere from 60 feet within your movement. If you move 30 feet closer to the target, you can then cast it at 60 feet range to get 90 feet of
Oh,
effective range.
I can walk. Yeah, makes sense.
And technically, it's 95 because the range of the weapon itself is 5 feet, right? So you can hit anything within 5 feet. But, basically, you can hit most of everyone.
Okay.
And go ahead and roll your spiritual weapon to hit.
I got a question. So, Bless and Spiritual Weapon are both leveled spells, right?
Oh, yeah, it is true. They are both leveled spells. I didn't even think about it. So technically, you can only do one or the other.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but if you wanted to cast a cantrip, you could.
With a casting time of bonus action.
No, of an
With a
action.
casting
so you
hammer,
use
yeah.
Spiritual Weapon.
Spiritual weapon's a bonus action.
Yeah, so you can use
She.
it as a
No,
cantrip.
but she
I know.
used,
I'm letting
she
her.
used Bless already.
I know, but I'm letting her
Yeah,
make the decision because
Oh, yeah,
she
fair.
didn't know.
I'll just wait on the spiritual weapon then.
Okay.
I don't know how to take the token off.
Press the delete. Hide it.
Or delete.
Okay. That's the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Let me. Oop. Just have to now roll some initiatives. Which I suppose I probably should have been doing this whole time.
Look at them, late to the party. Could have had alert.
Oh, did I have those? I did. Okay. Oh my god. I rolled 2 nat ones.
Control 1.
Okay, at the top of the initiative is this bandit. Seeing as how he can't see, and doesn't know that there's spike growth, it's the top of his turn, so he takes, what's Hunger of Hadar?
2d6.
2d6. I can roll it,
2d6,
Save,
please.
and then dex
The
save.
dex save.
It's
Dex save,
Okay.
2d6. And there's no half damage, so it's either hit or miss.
Yeah, so the dex
No,
save
I'm
is
sorry. Any creature that starts it just takes it. Any creature that ends it must succeed.
Oh, you're right.
Okay, so roll me the
So-
2d6 then.
10 damage.
With that, oops, he falls to the ground.
Oof.
Okay.
Technically, I'm up next, I believe, because
Your
we
dex
both
is
got
better than
19.
mine, yep.
Brian.
I'm gonna target this guy because I can see him, and my goal. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I can't get him back in there. Well, Eldritch Blast anyway. And I have to move up for that, so I'll just move up to here, and
On the table?
sorry, I thought that was a carpet.
No. Well,
Table, carpet, it's all flammable in the end.
with a 25 to
Fire
hit,
enough
that
with
does hit. Takes 6 damage. and he moves 10 feet back this way, or do you want this way?
I actually want to keep him there so that if he tries to run away, Moonzik gets an opportunity attack.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
that's assuming he's
For
going to
10
have
damage?
the option to run away.
He
That very much
looks
is.
he looks pale and as he stands in front of you, wavering. Moonzik.
Oh,
Wait, hang on a second. Where?
Slap him.
No, this is gonna be really stupid.
Do some psychic damage. Call him a loser.
Did you give that bless to Soren, or was it Brian?
Brian.
Brian. I messed up then.
Brian, Moonzik,
Oh.
and herself, I believe.
Wow. I see how it
Sorry.
No, and technically, because
No, you're
technically because Squishy moves on my turn, it has to make the help action now.
So
But it's there to help out Moonzik.
I can see inside Hunger of Hadar. I can see this guy, right?
Yep.
Yep.
You will be attacking with disadvantage. Dim light still, because you're just
Dark
reducing
vision.
dark
Unless
light
he's-
to dim light.
I'm holding
He's
on
got
to
Ghost Eye.
Eye.
Ghost Eye gives.
Yeah, but dark vision only changed darkness to dim light, and dim light still
then dim light to
provides
bright light.
Standing outside
disadvantage.
of it
It's
anyway,
literally
and
in
then
the text,
attacking
dark
him anyway.
Dim light is still disadvantage.
Yeah,
Dim light is still disadvantage.
but because they're blinded, it's a straight roll.
Yeah. And plus, I'm standing on the edge of it. Like, if anything, my arm goes in, not my entire self.
Still,
Yeah, I'm not talking.
but it's about the target you're hitting.
Your target, not about you.
Okay, that's fair. Well, still gripping Ghost Eye and Grudge anyway. I'm gonna hit this guy with Ghost Eye. Advantage.
Okay. That hits.
7.
Ooh,
Okay, you have sneak attack too.
I'm going to
Help action.
hold off on sneak attack if it doesn't knock him down. Or if it does knock him down.
Well, you wouldn't know that.
I wouldn't know that, but I'm going to take
You're not gonna sneak it.
I'm going to take the risk and not use sneak attack.
Okay. He falls unconscious.
And then I can run up. Oops. Here. I'm going to run up here. And then I can hit this guy with a straight roll with Grudge.
And technically, he hasn't used sneak attack yet this turn.
That's true.
you're right.
You're not that. Yeah. A 12.
Oh.
12 misses. You are blessed. So
I am blessed.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Bless you.
A D4.
fortunately, that does not hit.
Fuck.
Quick rules question, Emily.
Yeah.
When Squishy uses the help action to help out a character with their attack, Squishy has to be within 5 feet of the character that's being targeted with the attack. Can Squishy
Yes.
still help Moonzik because Moonzik pulled Squishy along? Or because it's not Squishy's turn, can Squishy
Oh.
not help?
I would say the help action was already used.
Okay.
Is Squishy
Yeah.
considered a worn or carried item? Is what he's asking.
Any
Well, Squishy
Whoa,
is
whoa.
carried 100%.
Item? Whoa.
either way.
But the question is whether the help can be held until Moonzik makes an attack.
But he
Please, Squishy
already
can't
did,
act
The
on
right?
it, look
Right.
at
The
it, yeah.
question has been answered. I've only used 25 feet of movement. I'm going to take the last 5 and take a step back.
okay, you do technically get a attack option.
Nope.
Is he
He's
Can't see.
still blinded. He can't see you.
Blinded, can't
Okay.
see.
with blinded? You can't take attacks of opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
says you make an attack against a creature you can see.
You have to understand, there's a lot of text that has been sent, and I don't have
Yep.
it all memorized.
That's
So,
very fair.
Yeah, understandable.
it is. Oh, it is Edward's turn.
You see, if I fireball them again,
You're going
Oh,
to kill him.
you're gonna
probably
overkill someone.
die.
You are gonna.
Yeah, you're gonna overkill someone.
Yeah, so I'm not going to do that. Right? Instead, I'm gonna put my attention to this guy over here.
Can you see them?
What is that? 30 feet? That's 30 feet. Right? Let me check a
Where
ruler.
are you doing? Hold on. Who are you? Okay, you can't see that.
No,
There's cliffs in the way.
Yeah, there's over
Oh.
a bunch of rocks.
Never mind.
I
did
know
not
that I
see-
didn't put walls in, but like I didn't necessarily feel it was. I thought it was pretty explanatory. I apologize.
That's understandable. 30 feet. Let's see. Instead, I'm not going to overkill them. I'm just going to cast Catapult.
On
I
who?
love that. This random plate over here, it's going to fly straight line and intersect with these two guys.
So this is a wall.
Yeah.
Oh, there's so many walls.
I know I didn't put the things out.
It's almost like we're
It just takes so
indoors.
much more time.
Yeah, and the only other two lined up are perpendicular to Moonsick, so I don't want to hit him. Man. Alright,
You can always take one of the stools at the table and fling it at somebody.
yeah, change of plans. I'm just going to spend my action to summon Cole from the pocket dimension.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
It is this bandit's turn. She doesn't understand what's going on. She is awake and she is going to try to get up out of bed.
Oh god, what a mistake.
So, well, I guess at the top of her turn, she needs to get 7 points of damage. And she's going to walk forward. Now, it's been a while, can you please send,
Yes.
Spike rope.
It's every 5 feet. She takes 2d4 damage.
Oh.
I will resend that.
Also, the terrain is considered difficult, right?
Right.
That is also true.
Okay,
2 feet
so
of movement to move 5 feet.
roll me a 2d4.
Oh, I just pinged it again.
That's okay.
2d4. 6.
Okay.
Fuck.
That's a 6.
So every 5 feet is 6 damage.
No, you have
Once
to
she
roll.
stands up out of bed and moves, being that she can't see, she can't make a check. So without knowing any better, I think she will take one more step forward.
Oh, the true fucking horror of this
It hurts
combo.
to move.
For 5. And I think at this point in time, she is not stupid enough to keep going.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson?
So I hate to have to ask this. Is she ending her turn there?
Yes, she is.
Oh, no.
Make a dexterity saving throw for her, please.
Oh, I feel
Oh.
so bad for her.
That's a failure.
We are
Oh.
bullying these people.
No, just her specifically, I feel horrible for her because she's experiencing all of this while also still having burn wounds.
Milky tentacles to help with her burn wounds. Her burns deal cold damage to her equal to 2d6
That's fucking worse!
for 4.
Oh,
For 4
no!
damage.
Can we,
Are
can
we
we
the
take a
bad-
moment? Can we take a moment and realize he said milky tentacles?
I am reading
That's
from the
literally
spell.
what the spell
I
says.
am reading from the spell.
Oh.
If that makes you uncomfortable, good. It made me uncomfortable too.
You
Yes, how
hear
to-
agony and screams of pain
Oh, God.
and confusion.
Horrible.
Soren.
Alright, so I'm a shimmy to the right, 10 feet.
Everything in the
Um,
box to the right.
Oh, yeah.
And then I am going to cast Guiding Bolt on this guy
With advantage.
with disadvantage.
But with advantage.
With both disadvantage and advantage.
Why
It's
do
a
I get
straight
that?
roll.
So it's a neutral roll.
It's a straight shot.
Yeah.
Wait, why do I get advantage?
You get advantage because he's blinded. You get disadvantage because it's dark and you're
Firing into a shadowy
dim
area.
light. Yeah.
Even with your, because it was darkness, but your dark vision has made it
Dim light.
dim light.
What if I have superior dark vision? I don't know.
It just goes farther.
You have disadvantage for longer.
Okay. So it is a. Fuck! I gotta manually roll this. It's a. Like this. Oh wait, no. On my character sheet, isn't it? Core. Yeah.
11 misses.
I'm gonna do this. Fuck.
12
I'm guessing
misses.
a 12 miss. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shoot. There goes my plan. And then I'll use my bonus action to then use my archer form and shoot an arrow. Is that? It's also not here, so. Hold on. Yeah, okay. So, whatever that is, plus 7. 8 plus 7. Bro, what are these rolls?
8 plus
Those,
7 for
15
15.
hit?
15.
No. 15 misses.
Damn. He's got a decent.
Then I have to end my turn there.
Okay.
Womp womp.
It is this bandit's turn. Hearing what is going on, going to take 30 dash action
Poor lad.
to see what is happening. And it is now the wolf's turn.
Woof.
Wolf.
Let me just double check. Oop. Oh, the dog. It's actually a dog, but what's sense?
Poor dog.
Excuse me.
Let's see here. 40.
Gonna growl at the square.
It is.
He's gonna
I'm gonna make an intelligence. I'm gonna make a intelligence check just to. We'll say. It seems weird, but it is still ultimately an intelligence check. I just don't want to open up the character sheet. Survival.
Roll.
For a 10, it does not get it together. And it is going to go right through. And make a
What's its movement?
40.
So it is
difficult
difficult
terrain.
within that. So
Oh, it is difficult. Okay, well, let me put this thing back here. So that's 15, 20, 40. And then it's going to make a dash action for the last 10. Well, yeah, for the last 10 feet.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I have to roll? What is that? 8 d4s?
8d4.
Yeah.
Well, it's every 5 feet. That was just how I did it. 1, 2, 3,
D4.
3.
Oh.
Only 3.
Because I did it back for the measurement. I
1,
should say.
2, 3. Yeah, if it can get through those boxes, yeah, it's 3.
Absolutely can. It's
So
just
then 64.
they're just
11
caught on the
damage.
ground.
Damage.
11 damage. Okay.
It got,
The
it
dog
got
does
the,
not look good.
it got the
Running
whip.
through that.
Also, it just
Running
doesn't
through that?
look like it's just going to die next turn.
It is the bandit captain's turn. He's going to walk. He doesn't know what direction, so I'm gonna odds this way, evens this way. Okay, convenient. Takes 4 damage and is going to go this way.
3 damage.
3 damage.
Mhm.
Sorry, I accidentally looked at what I.
And leaving spike growth, that 5 feet doesn't actually damage him.
Yeah. No damage.
Okay.
Are you sure? Because he's
Yes.
going through spike growth.
Yeah,
growth
no, he's
Yeah,
going
leaving.
out.
he's
of-
in the
doesn't
last
count.
5
Pile
feet,
that
right?
he's moving into is what he's moving through.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then is he still blinded?
No. As soon as he leaves, he's fine.
Then he is going to make his multi-attack. Let me just double. I need to read this. 2 with his scimitar. On you, Moonzik.
Oh, he's okay.
That's a 21 and a 19 to hit.
And that also hits.
Or 8 and 8.
Did Moonsick take the dodge action last turn?
No, he attacked
Oh, never mind.
and dashed. So that's 16 damage.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
Good thing
It
he
is
didn't
now
flank him, right? Haha.
this wolf's turn. Let's
I was gonna
see.
say, why'd
40.
you go blue?
Don't worry about it. I made a mistake. There we go.
No, you added the damage instead of
No,
subtracted it?
No. That's the funny thing. I accidentally went into my character sheet and changed the hit
To
point
devote here.
maximum
That's-
to 1 damage.
Oh man. Yes, stabbing this makes me feel healthier.
Actually, we're gonna go here.
Yes.
I don't think it.
Wolf.
For. Wind chime.
Yes, she's gonna move. Next to Soren. I can get that. And then she's gonna cast spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon.
Yep.
Okay. Spiritual weapon here, I presume.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I would actually have a question. Can it does it get disadvantage when it's inside? Like, does it have to see, or do I have to see it?
You have to be able to see it, right? Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're
So
not
you would. It would still be
the
good.
melee spell attack.
Yeah. So it would.
Okay.
It would even out. So it would be a neutral.
Okay. Well, I was gonna attack this guy. I just left out. Anyway.
Okay. Then go ahead and roll to hit.
I don't know if those buttons working anymore.
Okay. 15 misses.
Plus
Plus a D4 because you are blessed. That hits.
Blessed.
Wait,
Hey.
that does not hit. Sorry.
Oh, never mind.
He has a pretty good AC. Fuck.
He's got decent armor on.
Is
big boy.
He's a beefy. He's a big beefy man. We described him as.
Hey, yo.
It is now this one's turn.
He's Wind Chime still has an action, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, she still has an action.
Yeah.
We did promise to stabilize people who were dying.
They should be taking a damage every single round that passes. Or a death save filled out.
Well,
Oh,
I
wait,
mean,
what?
I'm talking about this guy.
If you want me to. Okay.
Or I mean, you know, you can attack the big beefy boy.
For the dying.
You could spare the
can't
dying
move.
if you'd like. You have the feet. You have the movement for it. You still have 15.
Yeah.
Is stable, but unconscious. this earlier. For 11. Okay. And that is the end of your turn. I need to roll that real quick. Yeah. That actually did happen after. Okay. And then it is this guy's turn. Seeing that he is blinded, he is going to open his fucking character sheet.
Damn, he rolled initiative. That's
That was a different one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because I have it closed. I see. Um. Okay. With his action, seeing that it is suddenly dark, he is going to use his action to cast light.
And
Okay.
not illuminate anything because it says even magical darkness can't illuminate.
Not magical darkness. We went over this. He still
No,
takes
it
his
says
2d6.
in Hunger of Hadar, even light that's magical can't illuminate it.
It does say that.
It does
Huh?
say that.
Okay.
Just send it in chat again, just to be safe.
Yeah. I will send the
Void
damage
creates
first.
a warp on a
9
fluttering
damage.
time. Any creature.
Oof.
That's when it's turn it.
And then spells.
No
spells.
light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area.
There it is.
Okay.
The creatures
So
fully
that
within
is
the area
the
are
end.
blinded.
That is the with that he tries to cast it. It does not work. He is confused and unfortunately, he walks.
Oh no.
So
Oh, no.
What a loser!
no.
Take
he
5.
doesn't know.
that's
He can't see. Takes 5 damage, and he is also unconscious.
Oh my god.
This is a fucking slaughter.
Next up is this guy who is going to
Maniacal
roll
laughter
his
and
death
food.
save. Okay.
We're just filling up.
It takes
Brian.
damage, which causes him to lose another death save.
Okay.
If he lost it.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk up. I'm going to drop concentration on this for free.
On Hadar.
Yeah. I figure a lot of the damage has been done.
Yeah.
So
No, not enough.
I don't want to cause repeated death saves. And I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast at that guy. And this time I am knocking him back.
Okay. 26
So-
hits for 8 damage.
Damage
10 feet
and
back?
moves 10 feet back, taking 44.
Damn!
6.
And
1-1-1-3.
The other Eldritch Blast hits or attempts to hit him.
26.
Oh my
6 damage. He moves back a further 4 and takes another 44.
You mean another 2?
Nice.
Do you want to go like this way? Where is the body of his compatriot stopping him?
Oh yeah, make it 2d4.
Oh. Alright.
I guess.
2d4. 6.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have him go here.
Yep.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, sure, why not? I'll summon my tentacle, which can be done 30 feet out from me. Actually, I think I'm okay.
Okay. Moonzik, it is your turn. Spike growth is still there, but
There's a dog.
Hunger of
right
Hadar is not. There is a dog next to you who does not look well. Looks to be all tore up, but angry.
I'm going to first, before anything else, take a throwing dagger and I'm going to throw it at the captain.
Okay. Roll to hit. Are you using the help action?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
Squishy.
yeah.
For a 20, 20 hits.
Plus sneak attack. Sneak attack, thank you. 19 damage.
Oh my. Oh,
Um,
Lord.
Edward, it is your turn.
I
Oh,
get another.
you still have more?
Oh,
Holy
you still
shit.
got-
You got another attack.
I was going to attack the wolf with grudge.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Yeah.
Animal cruelty.
Animal cruelty.
Okay.
We hear
21
Yeah.
hits.
This wolf knew exactly what he was doing when he came up to me.
We here at twitch.tv/FrigidHyperion do not condone animal cruelty.
For 9 damage. The dog falls unconscious.
And he's going to look
Oh,
over at the...
God.
Moonzik's going to look over the captain and he's going to say, "Too bad for you. You thought you could take this old man and his crew."
And it is now the bandit's turn. Who was previously very injured. Being that she can see now, she is going to take the check action. Was it what was it?
Wisdom perception check.
Perception. Being an 8, she does not see what's going on. And seeing now that the magical darkness is gone, it's an easy conclusion to come through that everything is fine. So she's going to take a step forward.
Just one.
Oh no.
Crunch.
When will you learn your lesson?
That
Five.
might have been one of the most disgusting combos we've ever put together.
Take another step.
And-
Take another step.
During
Do
Gust
it.
of Wind, if you guys are
She's
gonna
not
do
going to
that.
take another step. Now that she knows that is a continuing factor. And she falls to her knees. She falls prone. She puts
Oh,
her
fuck.
hands behind her head.
It's actually advantageous because it either forces you to take damage to hurt her or have disadvantage on range attacks against her.
Absolutely.
or she's
And she's surrendering.
So, with that, it is Soren's turn.
I'm gonna drop concentration on spike growth.
Okay.
Whoop. Oh, you got it. Okay. And then I'm going to, with my action, I'm gonna shimmy on. Nope, that's not the right button. Oh, it's Q, right? Yeah, Q. I'm gonna shimmy my way on over here for 30 feet of movement, and I'm going to angle myself so that I'm hitting the captain and not the woman.
It's
Okay.
hard, actually.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, she is on her knees. I could just shoot above her. Yeah, I'm going to go smash.
Okay,
Well,
12 does not
mother-
hit.
Fudger.
See, there you go.
Mother fudger.
Anything with your bonus action?
Yeah. 20 plus 7.
Okay, that is a critical hit. That hits.
Okay.
That's the fourth
And then what do I roll for the critical? It's
double dice.
it's normally a 1d8 plus 4.
So it's
So it'd be
2d8.
2d8 plus 4.
Okay.
Yay.
15.
That's
15
actually
damage.
As your
Of radiant.
spectral arrow, you pull it back and release, and it comically hits right through his eye patch before dissipating. You see like a radiant energy arc through down his neck and into his chest and down his arms.
That's a rough one, buddy.
It
We
is
missed over the woman's turn, and then we missed over my turn.
this what?
You
Moonzek ended.
skipped,
You did skip Edward.
Edward
Oh,
And
well,
one of
the woman she crouched.
Yeah.
But if we skipped
well-
over Edward, what's your turn? We'll just do it
Edward's
now.
just all the way over there.
Alright. I am going to 30 feet, catapult this knife on the table so that it intersects with these two captains and
Okay.
two bandits.
So you're gonna okay.
She's
her while she's
currently
down.
surrendering.
Oh,
Gosh, hit her while she's down.
okay. You know what? Change of plans. This pillow still technically counts as an object that qualifies for just as much damage as knives being catapulted.
For some
It's going to
reason.
intersect with this and this.
Okay.
God damn
I'm going
it.
to catapult the pillow.
Roll to hit.
Dex save. The dex save.
Dex save. That is a failure.
Edward's pillow fight.
It'd be a comically hard pillow. For
Okay.
17.
Uh, he falls to the ground, conveniently in a position that is very similar to the one that the woman is right now.
You'd also hit the
Where is
down.
that guy? Did I accidentally just?
No, he's down to the. Oh, you might have accidentally deleted him.
No,
No, he's under.
There he is.
he's
Yeah. I think I accidentally moved him. He is going to take 10 feet forward, see the scene before him, beckon to the dog, and take the dash action.
Nope.
He's just noped out.
Have another death save.
We should probably save these people.
Working
Oh,
on
yeah.
it.
Starting with
Okay.
her,
Ooh,
because
okay.
she just died. I'm sure she's dead.
And then this.
That would be this person's second death throw.
Okay. And the bandit captain. Whew. Okay. The wolf is going to follow its master's thought process and run this way. Wind chime. It is now your turn. Deciding right now who you run up to if you're going to try to spare the dying them is 100% can be a life or death situation.
I want to say this woman has already, like, right off the bat, just died. Like, basically instantly.
Moonza can
He
still
has a
get over
chance
there.
to make it.
Moonza can get over there and get her.
Okay.
So just
And
Wind
then
Chime's just gonna
this
go
guy
to
right
the
here
first
is
person.
pretty damn close too.
I can get the guy over there, because Squishy's close enough that Squishy can fly over and apply.
So
And that's still alive. Or...
The woman
she is still alive, but she is in a surrendering position.
Oh, okay.
You know what time it is? It's fuzzy handcuffs time.
So, Wind Chime will dash over here to spare the dying of this.
Okay. You stabilize him. He is still unconscious. Bonus action?
Does she have rope on her? Like, for
Yes. You
Okay,
were all given rope.
Can I tie this like the woman's
That
hand?
would require another action.
Okay.
You could hand her the rope and tell her to tie herself up.
You could. That's an option.
Um.
Make your
Oh.
spirit guardian do it.
Yeah.
Not.
That is not what spirit guardian. That is not what
Your
spiritual weapon
Yeah.
does.
Um. Although you can't really tie a person can't tie themselves up very well.
No.
This is true.
I think
Negotiable.
it was more or less.
So,
a joke.
what are you gonna do for your bonus action?
She'll just turn to the woman and say, "Put your hands out."
She does.
Okay, and then yeah, she'll get ready to tie her up.
I got a d20 to roll,
Yeah, that's right. No healing word for anyone.
and I've got. Well, it's not gonna. We've established how
Oh
we
yeah, it
need to
doesn't bring
stabilize.
people back from unconsciousness.
Okay. Brian, it is your turn.
Squishy will float over. I'll be running up, sure, but Squishy's going to be the more important thing. Squishy can easily get over to this person,
Yep.
and Squishy will spare the dying.
Okay. Squishy spares the dying.
But she is so talented.
No. Okay. Unconscious, not dead?
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, that one was stressful.
it's like a trial period of being dead.
Ugh.
Moonstick, it is your turn.
He's gonna look back at the party for a second with one of the healer's kits. He's gonna drop it onto the floor. And he's gonna say, "I'm going to run over to the person that's on the bed. Someone pick up this healer's kit and go, go stabilize him." He's going to bonus action dash. Until he gets here, and then he's going to use his action to use the healer's kit
Okay.
to stabilize him.
Quick question. Does it
No.
say you can or you... whatever.
For what?
I'm asking if his healer's kit, like,
It'll-
It just automatically succeeds the medicine check for
Yep.
stabilizing.
yeah, healer feet is what I'm worried about.
No. Healer's kit specifically allows you to stabilize somebody without making a medicine check.
Healer's feet activates off of the use of a healer's kit. You have to use a
Yeah,
healer's kit.
that's
to
true.
use it.
I can.
Yeah, I'm wondering whether or not you can just use a basic healer's kit instead of giving the 1 HP, which would wake him up.
I mean,
I'm sure that you could do that.
I'm sure she wouldn't want to fight even if she had 1 HP. I'm just saying.
yeah, like she's
True.
not in
Um,
to really be fighting back.
Regardless, you notice they do not look well. There is blood everywhere
And burns.
and a lot of burns. You see that
This might. This one
their
might-
mouth seems a little slack.
Oh no.
Oh, she's dead?
Anything else for your turn, Whimsic?
Like she's completely dead.
You would have to roll a medicine check to know for certain, but things do not look well, and I think you can tell that.
You could stabilize her first and then check if she's dead instead of wasting the time
Well,
to check.
stabilizing, either she's
You already did.
okay, well, then
never mind.
she's not okay, she's dead. Because if you fail to stabilize, because
Yeah.
not at that point.
How?
It is Edward's turn.
Oh. Fuck.
I don't think I can dash and, like, get to anybody unconscious. Is this guy unconscious?
No, he's up. This guy's
He's unconscious.
I also did.
This guy is unconscious, and also I think you just ran through tables.
Yeah. Also, I did
Right.
drop a healer's kit right here. Cough.
I have my own healer's kit.
You're standing on a table right now, and a bunch of barrels, and I'm not really sure how you got there.
Yeah, I started from here, and then I ran up here, and I don't have enough movement to do anything there.
Edward is just really athletic under stress, Emily.
Let's let him dance
Okay.
on the top.
What?
You know what? That's exactly 60 feet, but I can't take an action.
Okay.
I'm gonna send Cole after the other guy.
Okay.
So-
What's his movement?
Cole's got 100 feet with dash.
Okay. No, he ain't. That guy is not outrunning Cole.
Ah,
It's now the other bandit, and she stays in that position with her arms out, waiting for whatever it is that you can see that she looks completely scarred. And her face is like covered in bandages, and her arms are, and there's blood that's pulling through the bandages.
Jeez.
She looks very poor. And you can hear her, like, groaning in pain. Soren.
How long has this entire combat lasted?
18
I think it's been 3
all-
rounds? 4 rounds?
Oh,
So all
How
of
long
it
Less than 30?
into
Less than 30
20
seconds. Yeah.
less than 30 seconds entirely?
Yeah.
Okay, close as I can get. Shoot. If, say, one more turn went through, how long would that be?
Every turn is
6
6
seconds.
seconds.
Every turn is 6.
So if
Every-
you're planning on revivifying...
Every turn order?
So if you want to do Revivify, you do have time, but every time it
Okay.
circles back to you, it's 6 seconds.
Okay,
Yes.
then I will end my turn there.
Okay. Do you pick up the... or
Actually,
no? You probably don't, because you've got...
did this guy didn't get stabilized yet, right?
Only-
Nope.
yes, it-
I will stabilize him then.
You're gonna grab my
Okay.
healer's kit?
No, I will just medicine check. I believe Edward grabbed it.
You can just grab
I
the
did not
medicine.
grab anything. You can take the healer's
Oh,
kit.
you did not grab that?
He has his
Well,
own.
No.
I think it's a little
I
late.
have my own. I don't need it.
You can have said you
Yeah.
grabbed it, given
Okay,
information.
I will grab it then. I'll grab it as I run,
And
and I will stabilize him.
And I will expend another use of my healer's kit. Beautiful.
Another use for you? Oh, for that. Okay.
I just
Yeah.
have 20 overall. I've used like 2 of
It's
those 20 have been used now.
Yeah, healer's kits are worth every single gold piece you spend on them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
With that, it's that bandit's turn.
The one
And
running
he
away.
is, he's gonna continue to run. He doesn't, at this point in time, he's just going as fast as he can. He does not notice Cole.
What a loser.
Okay. Let me roll this.
Yeah.
Okay. And he is unconscious, and he is also running. Wind Chime, it is your turn.
She's gonna finish tying the woman's hands together. Is that one action?
Yep.
Okay.
Do you want to, or you just want to do what you can for, like, good measure, or do you want to, like, really lock her in place? Because I'll have you roll.
I want to really tie it.
Okay, then, what skill would you use for this? Survival? or if you have a different one, I will also accept
Um,
that, if it makes sense.
yeah, I can do survival. That makes sense, like with not tying and stuff.
With a 16, you tie her up and you feel fairly confident in it.
Okay.
Brian.
I'm gonna start helping with the tying up efforts, making sure everybody unconscious is tied up and immobilized. So, starting over here.
Okay. Moonsick.
Revivify will stabilize the person, right? Upon being
Bring
revivified.
it in, awaken. They bring it
Yeah.
to 1 HP,
Yeah.
Okay.
so they will be awake. You can always tie.
I can always die. I'm gonna do that. There's something that I want to do, but I'm gonna wait until everyone has been tied up first.
Fuzzy handcuffs?
No, something else. Something
Okay,
that's
so you're
very
going
much
to
tie this
you're
person.
going
The
to
extra.
tie this person up. Are you just going to tie up for visuals, or are you going to make it real nice and secure?
I'm gonna make it secure.
Okay, go ahead and roll me like a survival check, or if you have a different one that would apply, we can talk about it.
Sleight of hand, cause tying knots.
Makes sense to me.
Making sure it's a normal, not advantage.
Haha, not
And then add
advantage.
5 because of the gloves. That's 19.
Okay.
Oh man, it's a lot of bonuses.
Edward.
Well, seeing as Cole is telepathically telling me that we got a runner on the loose, I'm going to tell the party. I'm going to say, I'm going to go after the one that escaped. He went that away. I point at the general direction of where he's heading based on Cole's position.
One bandit who just figured out the downfalls of living that life.
I think we can let him
Come on,
go.
man.
So are you going to go after?
Despite the advisory of the party, yes.
Okay.
Because, I don't know.
Moonsick's gonna look over at everyone else. He's gonna say, "Well, that's rather brazen of him."
Yep, that's a dash action. 60 feet movement, and I'm going to have Cole trailing kind of quietly around here, just to, like, keep him within distance.
Okay. You see the woman starts coughing up some blood.
She was gonna be my next person. I was gonna go to.
Soren.
This woman coughing blood.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. No, I can't do that. Yeah, I'm gonna just come down here and I'm going to cast Revivify on her.
Okay.
And so Moonsick knows. Upon me casting Revivify, you notice a necklace that falls out of his or that falls out of his shirt. It looks like a heart pendant, and you notice part of it shatters.
Oh.
What was that?
What?
Something just fell and shattered on the ground.
She starts coughing. That made me cough really bad.
Can you help me with her?
Wait, it fell from her?
No,
No,
from
it
Soren.
fell off of my neck.
Okay, I thought so.
Yep.
Yes, let me help you.
And I'm just gonna do a quick little, Fuck. So you see me putting the necklace back away quickly before going back to helping her.
Okay. The with that, I'm actually going to say, well, okay, wind chime. What would you like to do?
Um. I don't know.
That's totally okay.
Is
A
that-
lot of people are tying people up right now.
Yeah.
There's also you do see the dog that is unconscious.
Oh, poor doggy.
Looks to be
Um,
bleeding out.
This is a
Oh.
dog.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna spare the dying on the dog.
Okay. I mean, if you wanted to, like, you technically don't have to by any means, but
Spare that
the
but,
dog
dying.
technically hadn't failed
like,
yet.
you don't understand. It's a dog and it's dying. Why would you not?
We cannot support animal cruelty on this channel.
Yeah.
If it
Peter
wasn't the
approves.
channel,
Also, what if that? Also, what if that's John Wick's dog?
Oh god. We are so fucked already. We hurt that dog.
All right, time to steal it. We
Um,
gotta go all the way through.
What?
okay.
And Soren has Death Wish. Got it.
Let's go.
Or it was already Dead Wish.
All right.
Apparently,
Everybody-
living and dead are two different
Before.
things.
Within time, everybody gets tied up. You see the two who are awake provide no resistance to whatever it is that you are doing.
Meludic's gonna come over here very quickly, and she's going to assess her wounds.
Go ahead and roll me a medicine check.
Yeah.
The nat 20.
That's a fifth nat 20 we rolled this session.
Yeah, no kidding. It's a lot of nat 20s. You kind of give her a cursory glance, and you see how bad the burn wounds were. And while you can't be certain as of this point, she is at a high risk of being diseased. Looking at the rags that are now like covered in her own new and reopened wounds. You have a feeling that she is not going to heal at all well without some sort of magical or divine
Oh.
healing.
Uh,
She is going to be permanently disfigured.
Windchime, come help me out with this one.
Yep.
I think in character it makes sense to use another use or two of the healer's kit to redress her, basically. Like, I know magical healing will help, but physical healing is going to help long term.
Always helps. And you guys do such. Wind chime, are you providing magical healing for her or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can do that.
Cure wounds or healing word?
Cure wounds.
Cure wounds.
Okay, my buttons on the bottom of the screen are not working.
That's so weird. I'll
Yeah.
go through it and recheck them out.
And I'm going to say I'm going to use up 2 uses of the healer's kit.
Okay.
Because I imagine the burns and other scarring is extensive throughout her body.
You did get one shot by So did the other guy, to be honest, but
He
Uh,
didn't. He only suffered the fireball. She suffered a fireball, slept overnight, and then
Fireball.
also
sorry.
a bunch
Suffered
of.
a second fireball.
A fireball, a bunch of
No.
spikes.
She didn't suffer the second fireball.
Oh, you're right.
That's what
I
she
did.
did.
The woman
So
did.
a fireball and a bunch of spikes.
Yeah, fireball and a bunch of spikes and a fucking cold tentacle that, while probably does help with the skin, it doesn't help with the sensation.
Mm-hmm.
I
You
would
don't
say
know
it's all
that.
really
She could have
bad.
liked it.
Traumatized some bandits with tentacles.
You don't know that. She
Um,
could have liked it.
I had
said
an intense
then.
sunburn last year. Cold did not help.
Old
Um,
aloe vera.
Aloe vera,
you
like,
see, with a small amount of dedicated healing, particularly when Chime, just with your medical knowledge in the direction from Moonzik, you center most of the magical healing on her face and her hands, um, to prevent as much scarring as possible.
Mm-hmm.
As she mutters under her breath a brief thank you.
Oh my goodness. Winchan doesn't know whether to, like, she doesn't want to say you're welcome because she feels bad.
Mm-hmm.
So she
I assume you all kind of gather everybody up. Actually, there is something that we have to resolve. Edward, you're giving chase? Technically, it would be your turn than the bandits if you're going to attempt this.
Yeah, but do we want to like go back into turn order?
It's your first, then him. They're not in turn order. I don't think that anybody's planning on following you. Is that correct?
I could always go
That's
after them.
correct, unless he doesn't come back soon, in which case we'd start following. Just because save party member.
Actually, I would like to follow them.
Yep, I already
Okay.
moved.
I'm gonna use an action to wild shape into. Oh, I think it's.
The fastest thing you can think of. Go.
That's what I'm thinking. Wait, what can I turn into?
cheetah.
What's the? It's like a. Is it 1/2? Or is it one?
The cheetah, probably. Fastest land mammal.
I can do CR 1/2.
Oh.
What do you think's
can
the
become a
fastest
cheetah's
thing that I
first
would
time.
know?
How fast is a rabbit?
Pretty slow.
I mean, you can always turn. Oh, you
Oh!
can't turn flying things.
That is. What's that CR?
You could do a warhorse.
Warhorse has too high challenge
Too
rating.
high of a CR.
It is because it says it's a half.
Yeah,
Is
but
it really?
Looking.
Challenge rating. I don't know. Oh, you're right. You can do a warhorse.
Yeah,
Okay.
warhorse.
Warhorse, 50 feet movement.
Yeah, I'll be a warhorse then, and I will dash to catch up. So it'll be
100 feet movement.
I'll be right here.
It is now his turn. He's going to dash for another 60 feet. I'm going to assume
Really.
that eventually you do catch up to him first, Soren, because this is just how math works. And of course, Cole trailing behind. What are you going to do, Soren?
To slow him down, I
Trampling charge to knock him prone.
nah. I'm gonna wild shape out, and I'm going to throw an entangle on the ground.
Okay. That's 20, right?
That is
10.
20 feet. 20-foot square, so 20 diameter.
Like that, I presume? Or in
Yep.
front of him?
Yeah, like that.
Okay.
And he needs to make a strength DC or strength save. Otherwise, he will be grappled. It's 15.
With a
So he
9?
fails. So he's grappled. Or he's restrained.
And
Is it strange?
restrained, the better grapple, because
Let's
grapple is
think about
a downgrade to restrain.
Okay. Being restrained, you hear him yell out. Hey, hey, hey! I'm just trying to leave! I'm just trying to leave!
You'll be
I
leaving
don't
with
want
your
none of
friend.
your, I don't want no issues.
I mean, you have some explaining to do. Why is there a cannon?
What?
That's the first question you
That's
asked?
your first
That's the
question?
first question.
Well, I don't know. Because it's metal? I don't know. Just, please let me go, please.
Is it a working cannon?
You see, while the dog, the dog doesn't seem to be attacking, but it's growling and looks really menacing.
Just let the man and his dog start an honest life.
Ain't gonna start an honest life.
Not if you end
I would
his
have rope,
ear.
right?
Cave and bandit lair that you
You're
have.
going to what?
I have rope, right? We
Yeah.
got rope. I would like to
Yep.
try and tie him up.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast
She-
animal friendship on the dog.
Okay. Do you want to roll a survival check, Soren?
Yes.
And then
Would I get advantage because he's already restrained?
Sure.
I mean, it probably doesn't matter, but look what I can get.
I mean,
25, 24.
yeah, you tie him up, and you cast animal friendship on the dog.
Yeah.
Can you send that to chat for me?
Okay, well, I don't actually have that in my spell list because it comes from an item, the ring.
Okay.
Animal.
Let me pull it up then.
So I'm just going to copy and paste it into the chat. Boom.
Okay. Let me just double check. Okay. A wisdom saving throw. The first one is a 12.
That fails.
That fails. Okay. You see it whines and spins in a circle and sits.
Alright. I'm going to toss a piece of jerky from my rations box at him. Well,
It-
what
it
is
eats
this
that
bandit-
and then goes up to its owner and starts rubbing on his legs and kind of crying. Looking at you like it wants you to help him.
You're going to tell us what's going on. What is this whole bandit camp inside of this base? And the weapons drawn at us immediately, and how we're not supposed to be here, and everything.
Look, I know nothing. I see nothing. I just do what I am told.
What is it that you do?
Mostly sit around and take care of my dogs.
What is it that the people that tell you what to do, what is it that they do?
I don't know. Mostly moving goods.
Legally?
Swear I haven't hurt anybody.
Legally or illegally?
He scoffs at that.
And as I'm gonna do the as I'm interrogating him, I'm gonna cast detect thoughts, and
Um,
I'm
you see a swirl of information immediately that mostly uh, of thoughts of stupidity towards you that you would even ask that question. That's the immediate thought. Like he just thinks it's ridiculous to question. If you want to probe deeper, you can.
I'm not gonna probe deeper. I'm gonna use the string in interrogation. Well, are you affiliated? What group is the group that you're affiliated with? Is it the Myriad or is it something else?
You see that there is a ping of curiosity at Myriad, but not one of familiarity. I swear to you, I know nothing about the Myriad. I just get paid to relax and sit here and talk to my friends. And you see the emotion is that of anger and frustration and sadness.
Well, we're doing everything we can to save all of your friends. If you don't resist, we can bring you back with them and you can... I think you should at least give the rest of my party an explanation. For whatever actions it is that you're currently taking.
He just kind of shrugs, and you get a sense of agreement.
Okay,
And a worry. There's a lot of worry.
And then I'm gonna say, don't worry, I'm not here to harm you, and I won't lay a finger on you lest you attack us. Alright?
That's
and then...
not really what that word means, but okay.
I'm going to escort this guy back with the others.
Okay.
Oh, and I'm gonna turn to Soren. Thank you for your help.
Of course, all in a day's work. Now we should definitely return to the party.
As I'm walking back, I'm going to ask, so who's your leader? Is it the guy donned in the heavy armor?
Yes. That's him. That's Let me look it up. That's Raynan.
Raynan. Alright.
See his a look of curiosity and worry, checking each of the people. And as you kind of like pull him, I assume we're just gonna go this way. You can see that he is the name. The name Walter is prevalent in his mind.
I'm gonna turn to him, I'm gonna ask, you look kind of pained. Are these people, well, I know they're your friends. Is there anything we can do for them beyond just
Let him
basic
go?
medical-
That would be good. Let him go. Walter is still like He's like craning his neck around.
Well, before we do that, we need some explanations on everything. Is this guy okay? Like, is he
Unconscious.
awake? Is he unconscious?
No, he is not awake. He's unconscious.
We can heal him to bring him back to like 1 HP to like.
You could.
know. I'm a wizard. I can't heal.
But right now, as much as I'd like to conclude this little part, we are going to end right here. And pick this up next time.
Alright. Well, that was a very aggressive ending to
A very one-sided.
very one-sided beatdown to this session.
They hit one of us.
And
Make sure you mute yourself.
And I was debating doing Uncanny Dodge, but at 16 damage, if someone else was going to attack me again, I would have, but, like, it's fine. Alright.
You know what the worst part about
Wanted
this
to
is?
give a big thank you once again to Describe and for use of their audio library to provide ambiance and soundtracks for tonight's session. Big ol' thanks to you, and also to Incarnate, where these maps were produced. Well, some of the maps that were used today were made in.
Alright. Thank you, Emily. Thank you all so much for watching this. For those of you on YouTube, if you like this video, drop a like. If you want to leave some feedback, whether it be something positive or if you have some criticism you'd like to give me, just drop it down in the comments. If you want to see more of this content, leave a subscription leave a subscription. I'm always dropping more Wildemount content. I just finished Metroid Prime Remastered. I'm going to upload the finale of that tomorrow. And I'm hoping later this week I get to start on a new project. Otherwise, tell your friends. I'm always happy to have more people watch my content. And if you want to see me live, go to the description down below, which will be twitch.tv/FrigidHyperion. And that will bring you over to my Twitch channel where you can watch me live. And you'll get notifications so long as you follow me. But with that, thank you so much for watching once again, and I hope you all have a lovely day.